Hello, we are GigglPod. I'm Ollie,
I'm Clem.
I'm James.
and today we're going to be talking all about Battlefield 3 and Modern Warfare 3, two of the biggest games this year. We're going to be talking about how bad we think Modern Warfare 3 is going to be compared to Battlefield 3 this year. Uh, Clem, do you want to just start off telling us about Battlefield 3 and why you think it's going to be a bit more, give it a bit more of an oomph this year?
Yeah, sure. Well, to start off with, basically there was a game Battlefield 2 on PC, and it was really heavy in like the competitive side, and it was one of the big contenders like games like Counter-Strike Source for multiplayer PC games. And obviously combining that with like the Bad Company engine and that game itself, combining the two is like a bit of a no-brainer. Putting two great games together to hopefully create an even better game. And judging from the trailer itself, which we've watched, it's like the graphics, it's so much more graphically improved. Compare it to like Modern Warfare 2, which is basically going to be the same as Modern Warfare 3 graphically. It's going to look better, hopefully play better. Judging from the trailer itself, the gameplay is looking better.
Personally, I think that when you mentioned Modern Warfare 2 there, Modern Warfare 2 and I think Modern Warfare 3 as well is going to carry on from this. It's kind of an arcadey sort of look to it. You know what I mean? It doesn't look real.
Yeah.
You know, as crisp and clean as Battlefield does, because Battlefield is more realistic and it's like about battle. Obviously.
Yeah. It looked Call of Duty 4 looked more realistic, and then they kept it the same, and so it just sort of looks cartoony, like you said.
It just looks really arcadey. I don't like it one bit, and I think Black Ops or Treyarch have sort of copied it as well. It doesn't look like a real sort of, I don't know, it's got that arcadey look to it kind of thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like.
I understand what you mean.
Yeah. Well, I really think that Battlefield 3 this year is gonna take off.
It's gonna shine.
I've seen the Modern Warfare 3 trailer and it doesn't look. I've seen gameplay of it and it just looks exactly the same as Modern Warfare 2. It's like a DLC with a campaign.
Yeah, it's more of the same.
I think the only thing you can do now is have what is it? 3 attachments or something like that. You can have heartbeat sensor with a red dot sight and an ACOG or something, or you can take the ACOG off, like you can move it to the side and have a red dot instead. Yeah. And I just thought, what is the point?
Yeah.
Why? It's just a pointless sort of add on to the game, and it just looks the same. It really does. There's no difference. They've got the same. I heard someone say they've got the same Cobra skin. You know the helicopter, the Cobra. Is it a Cobra?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, they've got the same skin for that, which they had in COD 4. They've used the exact same graphics for it. Yeah, the exact same in Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah.
They've not changed it one bit, and they're always against Russians. Always against the Russians. Why?
I don't know.
Change it up a bit. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
But it's like you said with Modern Warfare 3, all they're doing is by adding in those 3 attachments, increasing customization by just a tiny bit. It's like it's not a whole lot more. It's just 3 attachments. You could have 2. Now you get 3. It's just making more combos, which are even more overpowered, which are gonna fix, and it takes them like 3 months anyway. Like getting back to their problems, like exploits, like with the what do you call it? Oh, thingy in Modern Warfare 2.
YouTube's
No,
Commando or
you could get it ready, then just run around and explode.
Javelin trick.
The javelin, that's it.
Javelin
trick,
glitch.
It's like that. It took them like what, 3 months, 4 months to fix.
It did, yeah.
Things like that. They're just not good at like getting back to their games and doing changes.
No, they're not. That's the thing. I think with is it the same people? It's Infinity Ward still that have made Modern Warfare 3. Well, I think that it's going to be the same. If there's bugs, they'll leave it. They've got their money when. This isn't a podcast, by the way, to just bash Modern Warfare 3. We're not just doing that intentionally. We're just,
it's our honest opinion.
Yeah, honest opinion. I think that they'll just basically this time throw the game out again. Here's the game.
Yeah.
It's just exactly the same as Modern Warfare 2. Everyone's going to buy it because it's COD. Everyone buys it because it's COD. And that's what I don't like. I don't want everyone to go and get it and give them their money because they've not put any soul into it. They've just basically copied Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
Added a different campaign, which is entirely different now. It's nothing. It doesn't follow on from Modern Warfare 2 properly.
Yeah.
And it's just a mess. It really is. The whole sort of COD series is just a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah. This new game, it's just going to be another like 6-hour campaign. Nothing to it. Hardly any story. And then it's just going to be another multiplayer. That's all it's going to be.
Yeah.
Then they'll bring out another one next year. And then just carry it on. The same thing.
Yeah.
Like you said, because they know they're going to get the money, so they're just going to keep doing it.
Yeah. They'll just chuck us a couple of DLCs. People will buy them as well.
Yeah.
Everyone will buy them, and they'll get even more money. It's like basically them. You've paid your however bit of amount, 40 quid,
Yeah.
and then when the DLCs was 2 or 3 DLCs come out, you've basically paid for 2 games, haven't you? Really, because you've paid it up to that total again. It's ridiculous. It really is. Then again, you look at games like Medal of Honor, and I think the DLCs are free on that. They're free. You just download them.
Or even take Team Fortress 2, which I play because I'm like mainly PC gamer.
Yeah.
Like they've released, I think they've done about 216 updates, 217. All have been for free. All massive content packs. They must have put like gigabytes and gigabytes more content into the game.
And now the game's free. And now the game's free itself.
Yeah, now the game itself is completely free. And so they're offering everything for free.
But the game is there. There'll be more like I don't know what the word is, but basically Modern Warfare 3 is just going to be it's just going to be a load of trash. It really is. It's not going to be good. Not one bit.
It's just going to be the same.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to change anything, to be fair.
They need to improve the graphics as well, to be honest.
They need a new engine.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they need a new engine. I mean, you look at Battlefield 3 compared to... I've never played Battlefield 2. I played Battlefield Bad Company 2. But not Battlefield 2 itself.
I played it a fair bit.
Well, I don't know what it looked like compared to Battlefield 3 now. I'm not sure if they changed the engine or...
It wasn't bad. It was alright.
Have you noticed a difference if they changed the engine a lot?
Well, I'm not sure if they're keeping the same engine, but it's definitely improved.
A lot more crisp with the graphics.
Yeah, a lot.
I can see
Battlefield 2 came out quite a while ago.
I just want it to kick off. I really want it to kick off. Yeah. If they had a multiplayer which was a lot more faster and fast paced and stuff, where people could like MLG players could join it, like COD, MLG COD players. They're not going to play a game which is really slow and sluggish, massive huge maps. I reckon they should sort of split it up a little bit, so have like a section for the MLG and a section for
That's what I think they need to do on COD as well. Like instead of having the smallest maps they can make, so they can just basically rush in and just have a quick game. Actually make it sort of like so you got to play strategically. And that.
Yeah. If that was one thing they could majorly improve on, that'd be the thing. Increasing the map size. Adding more weapons in DLCs.
Yeah.
Because it just gets boring using the same weapons.
It's just same thing over and over again.
I know there's quite a lot more variety of weapons, but you just get bored of hearing the same sound of the gun, even when if you put silencer on it or whatever, and it's just that horrible sound and how it feels.
Same old.
Yeah, pretty much, and that's what makes it boring. That really makes it boring. But you play it because you play it, sort of thing, and it's just I don't like that sort of idea. I want to play a game because I enjoy it, but COD, I mean, you sort of just think, why not put it in?
Play
it. And then you think,
it's a grind to get better weapons, basically. Yeah. But what you were saying about having bigger maps or something, Battlefield is well known for these big maps with vehicles and stuff. And they've done that through all of their games, so I don't really see that changing. But that's what makes the Battlefield multiplayer unique, because there's nothing quite like it.
Yeah.
Like the whole play style is just great. Like customization, it's there. Customization is much better than COD.
I just want them to make it. If it's going to be anything like Medal of Honor sort of style, there's no way that'll put me off it a lot. Because I mean, I bought Medal of Honor, and it's a piece of shit. It really is. To put it abruptly, that is what it is. I think it's so sluggish, and it's just you get killed all the time by that was the thing which I was going to say. Everyone snipes on it.
Yeah.
Everyone will sit there because the maps are so large, and it's the basic sort of layout of a map. You got the middle bit and 2 sides, and they're both. It's like a sort of a rectangle. Imagine it, and then the middle line along the middle, both sides. There will always be people at the back sniping.
Yeah.
And all they'll do is that's all they do: snipe. And if you're using a submachine gun, you're just gonna get absolutely moshed up.
Yeah.
And I don't know how it works. I can never seem to snipe because it's so difficult, but everyone else can easily do it. They'll pick you off from anywhere. And
that shows signs of like a bad multiplayer game, just because if a new player gets into that, they're basically gonna get into it, get killed a few times, and they're gonna basically hit like an imaginary brick wall, which. If they really want to play the game, they're gonna have to put loads of time into it to get over this brick wall, like a barrier that's stopping them actually playing the game and having fun.
Well, that happened to me at first. That was what that after like playing that for a couple of weeks, I sort of thought, I'll put this down, and then after about a month or so, I picked it back up again, and I thought I'll just try it again. Maybe it was just because I was new to it and I wasn't really looking at anything properly or all the spots and playing it. I was playing it more like COD or Halo or something. I've got to play it like it's Medal of Honor.
Yeah.
I picked it up. I started playing it with a fresh mind, open mind, and I still got absolutely murked all the time. And it's not because I'm a bad player, because I'm all right. I'm not too bad at games.
Yeah.
It's just I really felt as though everyone was sniping. That was all, and there was no kill cams, so you don't know where they are. That's the thing. The snipers could be hiding in a little tiny corner because there's so many little nooks and crannies and stuff.
Yeah.
And this is just ridiculous. It really was. I've sold it now. I've got a bit of money back from it, but you know.
What I want as well is COD. Like what you said, where like you got bored, and like I find that I get bored of COD sometimes. So like if they had new stuff in, because it's just like the same old stuff. Like I know in Modern Warfare 3 they've got like another sort of horde mode sort of style thing, but if it's anything like
Spec Ops.
Yeah, Spec Ops and stuff like that, then it's just going to be like sort of the same old stuff.
Yeah.
But like they need to do something like new and something that will get you wanting to play it a lot more.
They need some fresh content basically.
What actually coming from? They need something more than just having a bunch of different game types you can join, Team Deathmatch, Search and Destroy, or bomb games.
Yeah.
And running around with the same guns on the same maps. Maybe what they'll do is every couple of months release new maps or DLCs.
Yeah.
But that's nothing. You want something completely new, which goes out of that, which takes first-person shooters to a new level, which is like fresh and no one's ever done it.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to see with these two games. But I really don't think this year both of them are gonna sort of go take that extra step. I mean, personally, I think Battlefield 3 is going to be the one which I'll choose.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to push it the furthest because of that destructible environment. Think
Yeah,
about that in
walls.
multiplayer. It's like in COD, you'll be behind a wall, someone will shoot through it, you die.
Yeah.
Bad company, you blow your way through that wall and kill that guy.
Yeah.
You know, it adds more strategic like advantages within the like environment and maps itself.
AC-130 Modern Warfare 2.
Oh,
You're firing down on the map.
Yeah.
Huge 50 massive rounds of whatever they're called.
Hitting
the floor, hitting buildings,
and it's
nothing's happening.
Yeah,
nothing's happening. Everyone's just dying, but nothing else is happening around them. It's just like, what? And if that was on Battlefield, I mean, everything would be obliterated. There'd be no buildings left.
It'd just be like rubble across the map.
Everything would be flat. And that's what I want to. That's what's going to happen. I think with Battlefield 3.
Because that's what makes it good. So there's like a sniper camping in COD. You're like, all right, I'm gonna have to try and shoot through the wall, or just get him when he peeks out. Bad company. It's like, say you're in a tank, blast a hole in that wall, shoot him again. That's it. He's gone. You know, or like whack out a grenade launcher, blast a hole in the wall, kill him. You know.
Yeah, I think as well. Battlefield in general is more of a friend sort of get together. So it's more social because you and your mates can get on like all 4 or 5 of you or whatever, and all go on and sort of play it strategically and objective. And Modern Warfare, COD in general, you can't really get on with a bunch of mates and say, right, because the map's so big, we can all go off in separate. Like two of us go off that way, 2 of us go off that way. One take this way, and then we'll all go off in groups and talk and communicate and take it along. You live long, but you get into battles and then have to retreat and things like that. That's what Battlefield's about. But COD's not really about that.
Yeah, and also with Battlefield is the vehicles in it allow, say, 2 guys in, maybe even 3, depending on the vehicle, obviously. And it's like you and your mate get in a vehicle, you're communicating, you're both using this vehicle to its fullest extent. You know, you're communicating, which gives you an edge over the opponent you're fighting.
Definitely.
Obviously, unless it's 2 guys. Yeah, it's more sort of that team. There is more teamwork and cooperation within it.
Yeah. All right then. Well, I think for this week's episode, we're gonna have to give it a wrap because we're pushing time now. Is there anything else you want to add, Nathan?
Leave a comment on what you think and what game you think's going to be your favourite.
Yeah, also let us know whether you like this or not because this is our first time. And if you followed this over from GigglPod, then you'll know that we're kind of a bunch of retards sometimes. But this is being as mature as we possibly can. We just want to know if you like it or not. So please leave a thumbs up or thumbs down or whatever you think's fair.
We're trying to deliver some good content about games for you to hopefully enjoy and listen to.
Yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Peace!